welcome to Facebook Live for our next session in the Beyond Meditation, the Human Vibe Attunement series. Our focus is on the human form, and this whole experience is about really releasing that deep-seated conflict between the soul presence in our human form, where it feels confined in the human form. And this particular experience brings together a recognition and a harmony between the soul presence, where it recognizes the power of the human form lies in its innate vibration of love. And that's and in that realization, it goes as far as acknowledging itself as a human, receiving itself as a human, and accepting itself as a human. And in doing so, it uplifts the human form itself, and the two together become a very powerful expression of who each one of us truly is, which is we are an essence of a pure speck of consciousness created by the Creator. In the two coming together in complete harmony, we bring in the presence of the Creator energy within us. And what that does is it dissolves that deep wound of separation from Source. So that's in a nutshell what this experience entails. We have done a number of sessions now. Many of them are available on Facebook Live, and several are available on my YouTube channel, Mynoo Maryel, Miracles with Mynoo Maryel. So you can go ahead and look at that. The last few sessions, we have been focusing on the human form itself, understanding the human form, the nuances of it. And the next 7 set of sessions are all about boosting the immunity and strengthening the physical presence of this human form. And from that space, bringing about a powerful, full spectrum well-being experience across all of the 6 cylinders: physical, mental, emotional, spiritual, social, and environmental. So we are about to open up the meeting room and invite everyone in, and we will begin our session shortly. So welcome if you are here with us on Facebook Live, and we are about to welcome those that are joining us from different parts of the world. Open the meeting room now. Thank you. Great. We have Mohini and Simi. Hello. Hi, Kathleen. Great to see you. Hello, Sarah. Hi, Sean, Vince, David and Helene. Hello, Mina. Hello, Jill. Hi, Mary Catherine. Beautiful. Hi, Suzanne. Happy belated birthday. But we did wish you yesterday too. So this is the first day of the rest of your life. Hello, Christian. Wonderful to see you. Okay, great. Hello, Dr. Amit. Hi, Linda. Hello, Lee. So we have different parts of the world, you know, Ireland, South Africa, London, Colorado, Los Angeles, East Coast, India, of course, Cyprus. This is great. All of this is quite significant because, you know, wherever we come in from in our human form, as we have different people from around the world come into this container, which is a container that is all about getting that human vibe attunement to bring about that harmony between the soul presence and the human form, where the two of them completely are honoring the power and value of each other. And as different people from different parts of the world join in and become a part of this container, it just holographically as a vibration spreads in the regions that we are in. And as the cyber connections travel across multiple regions. I just like to believe that that idea. I've seen it happen, when I've worked with it myself and I've been traveling, doing a lot of air travel. So I really love the idea of achieving the same impact, and in fact, even more, by doing these sessions in this way. So welcome everyone. We are going to begin the session. As I was explaining to our Facebook Live audiences, that this particular session came about as a result of an inquiry into what is it that what is this human form, and how can one experience that vibration of love? That was the question that that Gaurav asked, and it was through that inquiry that this body of work emerged, where it was very clear that the vibe of being human is love. Love isn't inside of us, it is not outside of us, we are love. And the love is a vibrational frequency that is an amplifying vibrational frequency. It's unbridled, it does not have any boundaries. It transcends all forms of boundaries that are created by our mind presence. So it is a perfect vessel for expression of our soul's presence through this human form. Creator energy is what our soul's essence is. Each one of us was created by the Creator as a speck of consciousness that embodies the full power of the Creator energy. And that Creator energy is what resides at a soul being level within each one of us. And once the soul being really got to understand that the human form is a powerful amplification of its presence, it was as if, it was like coming home. It was an exhale moment. And the soul being rose to accept, to really acknowledge itself as a human, receive itself as a human, and accept itself as a human. And in doing so, this is such a powerful honoring of the human form, that at a cellular level, the human form receives it, and it literally gets uplifted to be at the frequency of the soul, and it can freely be what it is truly about, and the soul can express itself in the way it is meant to, and it becomes a beautiful, harmonious presence of these two powerful vibrations acting together as one. So we've done some sessions where we had our first chapter, if you like, of understanding what the soul being is. We will have more sessions about that. It's time to go deeper in understanding the soul. However, with what is going on, and as many of you who work with me know that I don't use phrases like however and but and stuff. It is often an and Spirit is choosing for me to use however here. There must be a reason for it. With whatever is occurring, it is time to boost and strengthen our organs, the vibration of our organs in this human form. So we are, over the next 7 sets, we began last week and we have 7 more to go. And today is the second one, where the overarching intention is it's really to boost our immunity, and our overarching intention is to get to a point where our organs are able to recalibrate in such a way that they start becoming self-correcting in themselves, and they can return to the originating intent, which was the originating intent with which those organs were created. So we are continuing that strengthening journey of the human form, and we will do some of that to begin with, and then we will anchor it by uplifting the vibration of the human form, where we have actually worked with a couple of its systems, and the soul being comes forward and acknowledges this human form, and then the human form and the soul being together, like in an orchestra, acknowledge their combined presence in this human form. So we'll see what that experience entails. So it'll be on Facebook Live, and we will also have it on YouTube afterwards, in case you wish to repeat it yourself, or if you wish to share it with others. So having said all of that, let's just get straight in. Get yourself to be comfortable wherever you're at. Ensure that your back is supported. You don't have to be resting it as long as you feel supported. The base of your spine is connected to the core of the earth. The middle of your feet are also connected to the core of the earth. And if you just drop your arms on either side of your body and have your palms facing forward just momentarily, whilst we get that connection of the tips of your fingertips so that they get connected to golden cords and they are connected to the core of the earth. And yes, this connection to the core of the earth is all done through a golden cord. The golden cord has got the presence of the precious metal gold. You can relax your arms now and have them over your thighs if that's more comfortable. The plug-in is all set. So the golden cord has got the presence of precious metal gold. It also has the presence of shungite, a meteor that arrived on the planet about 15 million years ago. And it is something that takes away negative energies, negative vibes, lower vibrational forms. It also is a very powerful neutralizer of pollutants that can affect the human form and reduce its integrity. We have the presence of the precious stone emerald that is also there, which is infusing our physical being, infusing us at a cellular and a nanocellular level with a monochromatic green light. A monochromatic green light has got a very powerful nurturing and nourishing effect on our brain cells, as well as on the cells that make up our heart region. At a chakra level, it starts to melt away the vibration of grief, this particular green light. At a mind level, at a mental level, it brings in a remembrance of the vibration of abundance. So that's what is enabled by the presence of precious stone emerald. On the left hand is you're holding ruby, and on the right hand, you're holding citrine. And for the work that we are doing here, we have in the center of our circle the presence of a crystal called smoky quartz. It's a Brazilian smoky quartz that's there right in the center. Smoky quartz is another very powerful crystal with some significant amount of ancient wisdom that it holds within itself to disable confusing energies and also bring about a clarifying effect. Anytime we feel overwhelmed, it brings about a clarifying effect within us. It brings forth into it, and through the presence of smoky quartz in our center, we are able to receive a nice, gentle flow of ongoing cosmic wisdom that lodges itself at a cellular level. And when we are ready to interpret it, we will receive it for the purposes of interpretation. In the meantime, your body itself will start benefiting from the wisdom that it has received. Everything, completely everything at all exists in the form of vibrations. Our thoughts are as real as the spoken word, as our written word, at a vibrational level. So imagine that in the center of our circle, there are two buckets. There's a bucket which is a thought bucket, and then there's a bucket which is a sound bucket, and any distraction bucket. So if you feel anything that's distracting you, just pop it into the sound and distraction bucket. It will get taken out of your field into that bucket, and you will be clear. If you feel that there are any particular thoughts that come in and you're not able to settle, then just anytime a thought comes in, you say, thought, into the thought bucket and return. Even if you have a few nanoseconds of being in that complete state of stillness and oneness, you will gain the benefit of creating a cellular memory of what it feels like, so that in the future, when you embark on continuing your journey into stillness, you can tap into that cellular memory and you will be able to go into it much more easily. So we will begin with the 9-4-6 breath. You will breathe into the count of 9. You will hold to the count of 4. You will breathe out to the count of 6. And breathing into the count of 9 opens up your connection to 9 chakras. Holding to the count of 4 opens up the remaining 4. So all the 13 chakras that are now enabled then get opened up and connected. This is a beautiful vision that my dear friend JP received. What I had received as the origin of the 9-4-6 breath, you have the benefit of that, absolutely, which is that the 9-4-6 breath aligns your mind brain, which operates, in the context for the mind brain is survival, and it operates on the basis of the past and the future. It aligns the mind brain with the heart brain, the context of which is now, the presence of the now, and your presence in the now. And it aligns your mind and your heart to your gut. Your gut is connected to the different organs, just like your brain is, as we know it. And it is a custodian and a repository of all of the wisdom that your soul's previous journeys have amassed. So the alignment between the three, opening up of all of your 13 chakras, already puts you in a very powerful state of receiving a remembrance of the originating intent of every organ in your body. So today our focus is on the endocrine system and the lymphatic system. The endocrine system is the one that relates to the glands and hormones. This is not a session on the physiology. We are just going to take the endocrine system as one of the important flow systems, which makes up the presence of our entire human body. And lymphatic system is also a flow system. So we begin with the breathe in, breathe out, and then I will take you through as I'm guided to take forward this journey. So breathe in 9, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hold 2, 3, 4. Breathe out 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathe in 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hold 2, 3, 4. Breathe out 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathe in 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hold 2, 3, 4. Breathe out 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just focus your attention on your breath. And you're breathing in and out. You're focusing your attention in your heart. So as you breathe in, you're breathing into your heart. And you're breathing in love, kindness, and compassion. You can even repeat these words in your head. And you're breathing out gratitude and peace. Breathe in love, kindness, and compassion. Breathe out gratitude and peace. Breathe in love, kindness, and compassion. Breathe out gratitude and peace. Continue this, breathing in, breathing out. I'm working on clearing all of us at the same time so that we can benefit from the multiplied effect of having created our own healing circle. And as I'm clearing out, you will find that an aspect of you emerges. And there you are in your physical body, and there's an aspect of you that emerges, and it seats itself in front of you. And this aspect of you that emerges is perfect and completely in tune and in the attunement of the vibe of full spectrum well-being. This aspect of you totally understands the vibrational quality of full spectrum well-being, where you are firing on all cylinders: physical, mental, emotional, spiritual, social, and environmental cylinders. And even as you witness this aspect of you, it's as if you are looking straight into your own eyes. Allow yourself to be seen by relaxing your eyes into your eye sockets. And you are now being seen by you. It's as if you are looking at your own eyes. And it's a very deep, soulful gaze that you are present to. You are seen, and you know you belong. You feel a little bit squirmish to be in such close proximity and such a powerful presence of yourself, where you are a witness to yourself. I'm working my way down in concentric circles. Right now, I'm in that region of the heart. I'm working my way down. You may feel a little bit of movement in your stomach region. And this is occurring because your solar plexus is returning to its originating space. The spleen that we worked with last time around is still very connected to the crystal ball, into the cosmic wisdom that it is. You're working your way down. You keep breathing in and breathing out. Breathe in love, kindness, and compassion. Breathe out gratitude and peace. As I work my way towards the abdominal region, and I'm scanning the abdominal region for all of us together in this circle, it's like a very powerful soul family constellation. And each one of you, in the aspect that is choosing to present itself, is in the center of this constellation. The abdominal cavity becomes sometimes difficult to achieve a long-standing, sustainable cure for many of the diseases that are related to organs in the abdomen, because the water in the abdominal cavity has got various cellular layers in it. And there are deeper and deeper presences of cellular memories that keep the energy signature of discomfort or dis-ease in any of the organs in that region. There's like a hidden stash of it. We're going to come back to that. Right now, I'm just clearing everything. That is one of the pieces that we will work with. Because the only way to release that black box of deep-seated cellular memories of discomfort is through the lymphatic system. And when the lymphatic system in the past has tried to release it, it gets blocked by the ingredients and the contents of these deep-seated cellular memories. So right now, we are just clearing, and then we'll go in and do some transmutation work. You're going all the way to the base of your feet now. The calf, the connection of the calf, the diverticular with the heart, blood vessels is very beautifully achieved. It's a nice little nourishment that has been fed like an elixir, a vibrational elixir into your adrenals. And as you experience yourself in this clear state, notice your breaths becoming deeper and fuller. There's no effort required, just notice that. With regards to the endocrine system, I'm guided to focus my attention on the pituitary gland. The master control for many of the glandular presences. And as I work through that, it's like a very unique form of acupuncture that is being applied. It's a vibrational acupuncture that is being applied with a crystalline needle that is at a vibrational level going all the way into your pituitary system. And as that needle applies that reaches the exact acupuncture point, your ears crackle, your gums readjust, your mouth starts to salivate more, your shoulders drop down, your spine is stretched, you feel uplifted and strongly anchored. And with every breath you take, there's a surge of oxygen that is going into that region of the pituitary, as well as into the region of your brainstem. And from there, it is expanding into every cell of your brain. There is a beautiful purple light. It's like a very soft, monochromatic purple light, which isn't a monochromatic color, and yet I'm being told it is a monochromatic frequency of a purple light that is being placed in the center of your forehead, and it is spreading across through your pineal. It is actually having an impact on every cell of your being. The pineal transcends the physical body. It connects to the mental being as well as the spiritual being. And in doing so, it starts to work through the emotional triggers, the emotional distresses that may be impacting different organs. And we are lodging this because over the next 3 sessions, we will be working organ by organ. And as this experience that I've talked about lodges itself in the different organs that are affected by the different emotional triggers, the lymph nodes that are the closest to those organs, they start to soften up. And there's a very subtle and a very certain vibrational movement that is being applied into your lymph node structure, your lymph node pathways that make up your physical presence. It's like a very soft, very certain, very gentle yet definite vibrational quality to this movement that is allowing the lymph nodes to soften and some of them pop open, pop open, pop open. And as that they pop open, a cellular memory, a remembrance of what the innate originating intent is of the lymphatic system and the lymph nodes starts to land in their reality. And between now and the next time we get together on Thursday, your lymphatic system will start to become clearer. If you notice any sort of cloudiness in your urine, it is that, it's a lymphatic release that is taking place. The softening of the lymphatic system is a very powerful occurrence. Even if those of you who had any form of disease that has caused some of the lymph nodes to be taken out, the energy signature still remains. So in what we have just achieved, we have brought that energy signature back to the originating intent of the lymphatic system. So like your physical presence, regardless of if certain organs have been removed or not, the energy signatures are all being reactivated in the form of their pure presence as the originating intent, as intended by the Creator. If some of what I'm saying does not make sense, or if you feel that you are sleeping through it, don't worry about it. My communication is always cellular. You can go and revisit the Facebook Live or the YouTube channel, should you choose, and you have the full benefit of this body of work, regardless of whether you are consciously present or not. The work that we have just done, you now notice that this aspect of you that was sitting there across you, looking at you in the eyes, and looking into your eyes through your eyes closed, now steps forward and walks into your human presence. And as it walks into your human presence, it's as if you expand. You notice a physical expansion that takes place. You are now present, open, and ready to receive yourself as the vessel of expression and fulfillment of the soul's journey through your human body, through this human form. Releasing once and for all that unrequitedness about wanting to be soul. Well, you are it. You aren't the attunement of your human form. You're experiencing the popping open of various lymph nodes. Your pituitary and your pineal, and through those, all the different glands and the glandular system is open and receiving the illumination, which brings back the remembrance of why it is here, what it is here to cause. So you, in your human form, acknowledge yourself as a human, receive yourself as a human, accept yourself as a human. And as you do that, you give yourself permission to rise and be laser focused, beaming out the beam of the vibration of love, seeing and recognizing yourself as the perfect vessel for the fulfillment of the soul's expression in the human form that is represented by your physical body. And in saying so, you are acknowledging yourself as a human. You're honoring through that acknowledgement. You're honoring the power that you have and the balance that it brings you, knowing that you are love. You receive yourself as a human in its fullness as love, with every nuance, every aspect, every experience of the vibration of love. And you accept yourself as a human, anchoring it once and for all. And this anchorage in this human form includes the expression of the soul being through this human form. So repeat after me. I acknowledge myself as a human. I receive myself as a human. I accept myself as a human. I acknowledge myself as a human. I receive myself as a human. I accept myself as a human. I acknowledge myself as a human. I receive myself as a human. I accept myself as a human. I acknowledge myself as a human. I receive myself as a human. I accept myself as a human. I acknowledge myself as a human. I receive myself as a human. I accept myself as a human. You're going to integrate that and get into a whole brain state about it. And we will do this with a 9-4-6 breath. Breathe in 9, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hold 2, 3, 4. Breathe out 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Breathe out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Breathe out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Take your left hand over your heart and your right hand over your left hand. And rather than touching outwardly from your right hand, just rest your right hand over your left hand and allow that touch to emerge just by the two hands coming together. It's as if your right hand is being touched back by the left hand. And as you experience this, experience your left hand as it rests over your heart. Allow yourself to be touched by your heart. And there's a beautiful exchange, a vibrational exchange of presencing the now that is taking place. And a very powerful cellular memory has just been anchored. A cellular memory that is like an alchemical reaction that brings forth the presence of balance. And when you know that power is in balance, you can be powerful and still be balanced. Take your hands in front of your throat, rub them against each other. Put them over your eyes. Take them on top of your head, the back of your head, either side of your neck, down your shoulders, and do an energy sweep. The human vibe attunement beyond meditation is complete, and we always love to hear one word that you're present to. So please go ahead and chat away your one word that expresses what you are present to. And remember, we will be here again on Thursday and on Saturday. And Thursday evening, we have our, in Pacific time, which is Friday morning for us in India, we have the sixth step of exquisite enchanting relationships. So I look forward to seeing you there. Those of you who are in the journey to miracles and have completed it, we are looking forward to our call tomorrow, which is our integration call. So be prepared for that. Thank you so much. So beautiful to see your smile, Eliza. Illuminated, magnificent, huge love and gratitude, expanded, miraculous, blessed, feeling sensational, feeling peaceful and emotional, such peace, vibrations, settled, fullness, borderless, renewed, centered, thank you, refreshed, inner peace, calm, woha, feeling blessed. Wow, heart, heart, heart. From Ireland, gratitude, calm. Plant magic. Amazing, Mynoo. Thank you so much. Peaceful, vibrations, blessings. Thank you, dear one. Magnificent, magnificent, peaceful. More love and gratitude and more expansion. Thank you so much for being here. And just really acknowledge yourself for the part that you are playing in the uplifting of vibrations of this planet. That's why we show up, and that's why we do what we do with this work. I look forward to seeing you again. Thank you.